Today we're reviewing my new putter, the one that's going to stick in my bag for a very long time. This is the triple black limited edition Scotty Cameron, and let me tell you exactly why. Triple black is from the race car culture where the wheels, the car, and the interior was all black. Well, we got the black handle, we got the grip, we got the black shaft, and we got the black head. It is basically a Newport 1.5. The Newport 2 has what I call square shoulders. These are round shoulders. So from the top, it looks a little bit more rounded, less squared off. And over the top of the ball, I really like that unobtrusive line structures. The more square lines have these 90-degree squares. I feel like this is a touch more rounded. The head looks a little smaller. And the most important key here is that we have the weights. Because if I have weights in here, I can then make this putter play exactly how I want it to. Let's get started. I'm going to chalk line and we're going to get into the testing and the whys this works for me. The goal is to make sure that the putter stays going down the line, right? The ball stays on the line. That's how you can tell if a putter's right for you. So not only is this a review, but this will show you a little bit about how to get some good putting practice too. Okay, so the first thing that we always do when we're testing putters is we take 2 steps or 6 feet, right? These putters are about 3 feet, turn it on over. So at 6 feet, you really can't get a straight putt outside of that. So we try to find our 6-foot putt. And I'm gonna go, I like to use one hand just to take some warm-ups here with getting the hands, getting the face pointing at the hole. So all I'm looking for to see is if there's much break in this. And this looks like a pretty straight putt to me here. So I'm gonna chalk line it right from this spot. I'll get my chalk line and I'll put a tee down right away just so I know my spot. And I'll go back around here and then we'll make sure we snap it. Boom. All right, so we got the chalk line set up. I'm gonna go to 3 feet, put a tee. At my 6-foot mark, I'm gonna put a tee. Now I'm gonna go, I'll move it outside there just for some break, because once you get past 6 feet, you'll have a lot of break in there. Now we'll go to 9 feet, and then I'll go to 12 feet. So I start at 3 feet, and when my ball stays on the line, I know I'm good. So again, what I really like about this is that if I was, as a coach, if I was giving somebody a putter, I would give them this style of putter and say, learn how to putt. Now, why that is because this is a pretty neutral face in terms of the way it rotates. Putters deliver the club at impact, and this is a pretty simple kind of rotating face. Some people don't like blades anymore. I don't love the size of the mallets, and I was playing a 5.5 for a little bit and I struggled with some of it. The newer one was way better. You can check my review on that right there down below. But the goal is that you want to do as little work as possible to get that ball rolling down the line, right? So in a minute, we'll take some pills out. Okay, now let's see how I do here with the pills, because the 2-pill drill is going to show us how I release the club, just like you do with a driver. You hit a draw or a fade. So let's see. Right, so they're going down the line already. I'm loving that. I'm going to move a little further away. So now at my 9-foot, I have the line just out of the corner of my eye. And I want them to roll right down the line if I do it right. Good, so my face was slightly open and then release the club. But that would have been, if I make one with 1 pill, I would have made a golf ball, a regular golf ball. So now, good. So it's, for me, again, the key with this is that it's really easy for me to get online. I don't have to do much work. I came from the time kind of as mallets were just getting out. But with this golf club, we'll do little baby push, but oh, you can't even miss. So what I really like about this too, Jordy, let's get this nice zoomed in. So this particular model, what they did was they did a deep mill over a mid mill. So right here you could see the mid mill, then we have a deep mill. With the deep mill, it loans itself to a softer sound right in the center. So that feel, I really like the soft feel. I felt for a while, you know, for me, Cameron's got a little clicky. They're doing that deep mill over a mid mill now throughout the Phantom line, and then on this one they did that the same as well. As we're talking about with weights, is that if I over-rotate the face, right, some people do over-rotate the face, but if I add a 10-gram weight to the toe and slow the face rotation down, I effectively can create a mallet out of this. So again, for me, coming from an older school perspective, I really like the look of the blade. I love the soft feel, not too firm, and it just, in all black, it just is so great. In the sunshine, all of that, it adds to the mystique of a good putter. So let's try it from here. Let's see if I can get it online. Again, we're using the pill. It'll tell you how I roll it, face open, face closed, all of that. So even if I miss it, you can still see that I'm getting a pretty solid roll out of this guy. There's not a ton of shakiness on the pill. So I'm going to move back a little bit. We'll add a little bit more brake. I'm going to go just outside the cup on the right now. I love it. Easy for me to get the ball online. All right, so now we're going to do some speed tests a little bit to see how, again, this is how feel works, right? It'll tell you how hard you're hitting it, that kind of thing. And again, to me, the softness of this face, I really felt like I was able to feel the speed pretty good. It was a little firm. Even coach gets a little excited, kids. It's okay. A little more respect. Ooh, the greens are rolling out today, Jordy. Let's give it a little bit more love. Should be pretty good. Good. And for all the doubters at home, here's a regular golf ball. Hit that a little firmer. One last one. Man, they're rolling. They're rolling. All right, so now the big one here, after my speed drills, I'm looking on my left to righters, because left to righters, right-handers struggle probably more often than they would like to say, but left to righters are really tough on right-handers. So let's just see what I could do here. Not a bad roll, just not high enough. That one really broke. Whoa. And again, what we're looking is, can I get the ball started on my intended line? And the answer is, I think so. Again, I'm not laboring too hard. I'm getting a good roll off that pill. You know, that pill is similar to like putting a line on the ball and getting that connected roll. Good. Again, the biggest thing for me is when I get to bigger mallets, the aim, I start to struggle on where's the club aiming, especially on these guys. So you can see again, I'm getting the ball on the line that I intended, right? There's always work we have to do as putters. I like the feel off the face. Let's just try one last long one. Should we try to make a long one, Jordy? All right, let's do it. All right, Jordy, so now I got speed, I've got brake. Let's see how this guy does. Solid roll. Did I get the line? Did I get the line? Okay. Not bad. It's well within my 3-foot ring. Okay. Or maybe right on the edge of it. Let's see. Boom. I like it. Sound, feel, design, the way the face rotates, all come together for me really well in this putter. I've struggled over the years with finding the right shape. I've always wanted this 1.5, right? That slant neck, blade, sleek looking in black. The silver was always a little bright, so I just had to get it. Jordy, I had to do it, buddy. This is my baby now. So this guy is probably never gonna leave my bag, especially since, again, I have the weights. I can make it become any kind of putter I want. All right, guys, thanks for watching. This beauty here, the limited edition triple black, is gonna be in my bag for a long time. I hope this gave you some food for thought, why putters work, why putters don't work. Obviously, more than a limited edition release is about the head for me. I've been looking for this head for a while on eBay, but they put it out in all the components that I wanted, and I'm sure glad I did. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them below in the box. Don't forget, subscribe down below and leave a comment for what you want to see reviewed in some of these videos. And soon is the next episode of Jordy's Journey, which you can follow right here.